Imagine winning the lottery, not once, not twice, but over and over again. Sounds too good to be true, right? But what if I told you that one man did just that? Using nothing but his technical skills and insider knowledge. This isn't fiction, it's the true story of Eddie Tipton, the man who almost got away with one of the biggest lottery scams in history. Welcome to the incredible and shocking tale of how one man outsmarted the lottery. Eddie Tipton was the last person you'd suspect of orchestrating a multi-million-dollar lottery scam. Born and raised in Texas, Eddie was a tech-savvy guy, known for his calm demeanor and unassuming nature. By 2003, he was working as the Information Security Director at the Multi-State Lottery Association, MUSL, a position that gave him access to some of the most sensitive systems in the lottery industry. But what no one knew was that Eddie was about to embark on a scheme so audacious, it would take over a decade to unravel. In 2003, Eddie Tipton's job involved overseeing the security of lottery drawings across multiple states. The lottery numbers were generated by a random number generator, RNG, within a secure room that could only be accessed by a handful of trusted employees. To ensure fairness, the entire process was supposed to be foolproof. But Eddie, with his deep understanding of the system, found a loophole. He discovered that by installing a self-destructing rootkit, a piece of malicious software, on the RNG, he could manipulate the numbers on certain days, leading to predetermined winning combinations. It was the perfect crime, or so it seemed. But how could he claim the winnings without raising suspicion? Eddie knew he couldn't claim the prizes himself, so he enlisted the help of trusted friends and family. The first successful hit came in December 2010, when a mysterious winner claimed a $16.5 million hot lotto jackpot in Iowa. But there was something odd. The winner didn't come forward in person. Instead, the ticket was anonymously handed over through a series of intermediaries. The anonymity raised red flags, and Iowa officials refused to pay out the jackpot unless the winner revealed themselves. The ticket was never claimed, and the case was closed. But this wasn't the only rigged draw. Over the years, Eddie and his accomplices managed to claim over $2 million across multiple states, including Colorado, Wisconsin, and Oklahoma. Each time, the winnings were collected by different people, all connected to Eddie. But it took years for anyone to notice the pattern. In 2015, investigators in Iowa decided to reopen the unsolved mystery of the 2010 hot lotto jackpot. This time, they had something new: security footage from the convenience store where the winning ticket was purchased. The grainy video showed a man buying the ticket, and after months of trying to identify him, they finally got a break. The man was none other than Eddie Tipton. How could an insider be involved in such a scandal? The pieces started to fall into place when authorities uncovered Eddie's connection to other suspicious lottery wins. As the investigation deepened, they discovered his rootkit scheme and the intricate web of accomplices he had used to launder the winnings. Eddie Tipton was arrested in January 2015, and the full extent of his scheme was finally exposed. The charges against him included fraud, money laundering, and tampering with lottery equipment. During his trial, Eddie admitted to installing the software that allowed him to predict the winning numbers, but he claimed he didn't originally plan to defraud the lottery. However, the evidence was overwhelming. Eddie was convicted and sentenced to 25 years in prison. His brother Tommy Tipton, a former Texas magistrate who had also benefited from the rigged drawings, was sentenced to 75 days in jail as part of a plea deal. Other accomplices faced various penalties, but the biggest blow was the damage done to public trust in the integrity of the lottery system. The Eddie Tipton case sent shockwaves through the lottery industry. States across the country reviewed and tightened their security protocols, and the Multi-State Lottery Association implemented stricter measures to prevent any future tampering. The case also highlighted the dangers of having too much power in the hands of a few individuals, especially in industries involving vast amounts of money. Eddie Tipton's actions not only cost him his freedom, but also left a stain on the lottery system that would take years to clean up. While some saw him as a criminal mastermind, others viewed him as a cautionary tale of greed and the inevitable downfall that follows. Eddie Tipton might have rigged the system, but in the end, he couldn't outrun the consequences of his actions. His story serves as a stark reminder that even the most well-laid plans can unravel, especially when they're built on deception.